Thank you for being here with us today. As we begin, I'd like to thank Mr. Wettach and Mr. Patton for sitting here with us today and to join us with this interview. All right, for these questions apply for both of y'all, so you guys can just answer them if you guys have something to say. All right, for first question, how do you prepare yourself, knowledge and skill, for working with the number of laptops JA put in service?
So I have some training specifically from Apple on dealing with hardware and software issues with Macs, and also with educating people on how to use the computer. So I've had a lot of education in that area before I came to JA, but there's certainly been a little bit to learn here about interacting with students and teachers and the different kinds of things they need to know. So there's always a little bit of learning on the go, and that's an important part of any aspect of technology, and that's one of the things I really enjoy about it.
And my background mainly comes from in college. I did kind of the programming side of things, which is absolutely hardly anything that I do now, so it's completely different. But like Charlie, I went through some Apple training, and we're both certified Macintosh technicians, and so that was definitely a skill that's become very valuable in doing some of the repairs that we do here on campus.
Okay. What are the major problems you see with the students and teachers' laptops?
So the majority of issues that we see are not technical issues per se. They're just, can you show me how to do this? I can't get this to work right now. And it's usually not anything major. It's usually something we can resolve by restarting the computer or by applying some small software fix. But we do occasionally see things where a screen won't work, or a battery won't work, or things like that. And we're really fully equipped to handle every range of issue, from something like that to if something happens and you get damage to your laptop. We can handle all those things here.
Okay.
Like Mr. Patton said, I think our main purpose is to educate people on how to diagnose their own problems. And so, like he mentioned, a lot of things can be resolved through a restart. And so we want to encourage, through this venue, to encourage students and teachers alike to learn how to diagnose some of their own issues, so that they don't even have to make the trip over here. Even though we enjoy seeing them, there's obviously some things that they can do to prevent having to come over here and get our help.
All right. How do you solve these problems in like a timely manner? And like, what is your most commonly piece of like tool that you use?
Sure. So, like you said, it is really important for us to get these things done quickly. Yeah. Fortunately, most things can be fixed with simple steps, or by well, almost always with simple steps, like restarting the computer or reloading the web page. And sometimes it's just a matter of education. So if it's something that we can show you how to do quickly and get you back to class, or get the teacher back to class, that's something that we always try to do. Now, if it's something that takes more time, we have the loaners that we can give out, so that we can get the computers repaired without leaving a student or a teacher without the computer. So for the things that do take more time, we have contingencies.
Students around campus say that you monitor everyone's screens. Now, is this true or is this false?
It's absolutely true. We can see, when you're on campus, we can see your screen at any time, and we can see where you are and what you should be doing. So you should be aware when you're on campus that you should be using your laptop for school and not for other things.
Okay.
We can also see off campus. We can see. We can't actually monitor screens, but we can actually see, where students are going, different websites are going to. So, for instance, if a student is maybe having some issues or didn't do so well on a paper, we can look back and see, oh, well, you were working on that paper at 3 a.m. at night, so that might be a reason why your paper wasn't to the expectations that you had.
Oh, wow. So that's interesting. You can like see everything, like even off campus and on campus. for joining here with me today and conducting this interview. Here we have Mr. Pat and Mr. Wettach. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right.